10.
I'll put Philadelphia in. 7 of their 9 wins, though, have come in one-score games. They're 3-5 when allowing 21-plus points. And in the playoffs, you're going to face better quarterbacks. Their defense, it's excellent. The roster is excellent, but I don't trust Jalen Hurts or Nick Sirianni in big spots. Again, they play the Commanders twice in the next 3 weeks, so they're going to flex and look impressive. But this offense feels like it's been broken since week 1.
We use this type of statement way too much. This guy's the most disrespected. He's the most. This team's so disrespected. No one's doubted more. Jalen Hurts is legitimately the most disrespected quarterback in the NFL. And it's not even close. Saying you don't trust that man, Jalen Hurts, in big spots is so insulting and so insane. He is a literal record-breaking Super Bowl MVP. With multiple record-breaking Super Bowl performances, with unbelievable playoff performances, not just Super Bowls. He's consistently been a big game player, rising to the occasion against the Chiefs, the Bills, the Ravens, the Bengal, like whatever teams you want to use. Like if you want to talk about like I don't trust the Eagles, their offense is broken, this, that, like that's all fine. It really is. It really is. We've talked about that all season long. But to say this roster is excellent, the defense is excellent, but the only reason why they're the 10 spot and why I don't trust them is because I don't trust Jalen Hurts in the big spot. And he kind of throws in Sirianni there, but it's just like really, it's just crazy. It really is. I mean, this is Jalen Hurts in the playoffs. 2 Super Bowl runs, 7 games, 18 touchdowns to 2 turnovers, 91 first downs, 71.8 QBR. He is one of 18 quarterbacks that have attempted at least 50 passes in the Super Bowl. He is the only one to complete more than 70% of his passes. 44 for 6, he had 73.3. This is now from before this season, but this is Drew Brees, Jalen Hurts. Since Colin always loves to do these comparisons, and I always like to unpack these and add a lot more nuance, and I say I don't like to compare eras, especially because this is going to, Drew Brees was kind of like a Brady where he kind of was able to play in multiple eras, but let's just do it. 65.4% completion percentage. He's got a higher completion percentage, more passing yards, more passing yards per attempt, more passing yards per game. Same passing touchdowns, less interceptions, a higher passer rating, more rush attempts, more rush yards, more rush yards per attempt, more rushing touchdowns. That's Drew Brees, man. Don't like that one. How about Lamar Jackson, the Baltimore Ravens in their first 5 years each? 46 wins, 45 wins. Who has more passing yards per game? Jalen Hurts. Who's got more total touchdowns? They're both rushing quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts. Who has a Super Bowl? Jalen Hurts. Who plays? Who do you actually trust in big moments? Jalen Hurts. I mean, what about the king himself, Patrick Mahomes, in their 2 Super Bowl matchups? Jalen Hurts, more passing yards. Jalen Hurts, more rushing yards. Jalen Hurts, more total touchdowns. Jalen Hurts, less turnovers. And let's be serious here. Those total touchdowns, that should be 4. Patrick Mahomes got 2 garbage touchdowns against the Philadelphia Eagles when they got rocked. None of these stats are garbage for Jalen Hurts. You can take away like a 100 red passing yards. You can take away 2 touchdowns. Let's be serious here. Jalen Hurts is the only quarterback in NFL history to do all of the following in any single game. Throw for 200-plus yards, rush for 70-plus yards, throw multiple touchdown passes, rush for a touchdown, complete 75% of his passes, average 10-plus yards per attempt, and win the game. And he did that in the Super Bowl. And you want to say that you can't trust him in big spots. It's just so insane. It's like Wild said, Mahomes just win, Allen just win, Lamar just win, Burrow just win, Hurts win, but don't run so much. And the tush-push isn't fair. Throw more, even if it's strategically illogical. But don't throw to the wide receivers because they're too good. Don't use squan and block a punt. If you want to say, I don't think we're going to be able to see the best version of Jalen Hurts this year, I don't trust that Jalen Hurts will be able to overcome the offensive struggles this season, especially in the playoffs against the better teams. That's fair. Calling out the issues of coaching, etc., that is fair. I could have those concerns. I don't know if we're going to be able to see the best version of Jalen Hurts in the playoffs. I do not trust the coaching. I do not trust how this has all unfolded. I'm not so sure this roster and this O-line is excellent, but to just leave it as I don't trust Jalen Hurts in big spots is objectively and subjectively an insane statement to utter. It is an insane statement to utter. They said that going into both Super Bowls, but especially this last Super Bowl. And he played out of his mind and was flawless. He had no run support. He had to be the leading rusher. He had to make big-time throws. He had to make big-time runs. It's just a, record-breaking Super Bowl performance, and you don't trust him in big spots. What are you saying right now? What are you saying? It does not make sense. None. I mean, do you want to know how this continues to be so insane? Jalen Hurts in the postseason. This is taking away any of the rushing stats, too, which we know is going to be up there. Has a 95.4 passer rating, 1,800 yards, 10 touchdowns, 3 interceptions in 9 games. Joe Burrow in the playoffs. 93.8 passer rating, 180.26 yards, 9 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions in 7 games. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Lamar Jackson, 84.66 passer rating, 1,700 yards, 10 touchdowns, 7 interceptions in 8 games in the playoffs in his career. Jordan Love, who I really like, who Colin has been on a train saying how elite Jordan Love is right now, and he's, levels above everyone else in the playoffs. Passer rating 83.4, 678 yards, 5 touchdowns, 5 interceptions in 3 games in the playoffs. He's on pace if he plays it. He's on pace for a lot of interceptions in the playoffs. Okay, let's just say that. And you know what's hilarious? This is Matthew Stafford's playoff stats with the Detroit Lions. 87.88 passer rating, 98 yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 0 wins. Things definitely took a turn as soon as he got with the Los Angeles Rams and Sean McVay. I mean, what about Jared Goff? He's had awesome teams in the playoffs, awesome coaching. Sean McVay, Ben Johnson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Gibbs, great O-line, etc., etc. Pass rating of 85.1, 2,450 yards, 9 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions in 10 games. Again, going into the playoffs. Would you say I don't trust Jared Goff in the playoffs? I don't trust Jared Goff in big spots. I mean, that's all I'm trying to illustrate here. I'm not trying to illustrate the Eagles should be higher. Jalen Hurts is this and he's going to conquer the playoffs. I'm not saying any of that. I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles lose in the first round and Jalen Hurts doesn't look good in the first round. That wouldn't surprise me at all, but it's not because you can't trust Jalen Hurts in big spots. That comment fundamentally makes no sense, and it is just downright disrespectful and insulting. It really is. It really is. I cringe because so many people say this in the comment section. Oh, keep doubting us, or, oh, he's such a, everyone hates so-and-so. And it's just like everyone believes that about their own team, their own quarterback, etc., etc. They say it about everyone hates Stafford. Nobody hates Stafford. What are you even talking about right now, man? Everyone doubts Mahomes. Sure, right. If there's one thing we know, that Mahomes is the most doubted quarterback in the NFL, right? Like, sure, whatever you say. That man right there. The disrespect towards him is pretty remarkable. It's pretty remarkable. It's the one thing you can't take away from Jalen Hurts is his ability to play big in big spots. It's like the one thing you can't take away from him. And we're going to utter the sentence, I don't trust Jalen Hurts in big spots. Their defense, it's excellent. The roster is excellent, but I don't trust Jalen Hurts or Nick Sirianni in big spots. I don't know, man. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. Nothing more needs to be said. Those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Philadelphia Eagles? Not trusting Jalen Hurts. I don't even know what that means at this point. Trusting what? To not take care of the ball, to let me know your thoughts. I read every single comment, whether you agree with me or disagree with me. Either way, let's get some discussions, let's get some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun, and please do consider subscribing. We're building an amazing community here, and I absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all generally feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up as it really does help with visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.